you know? Yeah. I treat the gang like one of my phones.
Appreciate y'all for stopping in, man. Today we're about to do, tonight we're about to do Origami behind the beats type thing. I don't know, yeah, something behind the beats, how I made it type shit. You feel me? So without further ado, I guess explain some of the backstory. I ain't really have much of a, you know what I'm saying, vision when it came to this joint. I got a crazy loop joint from Ambezza. Crazy, by the way. That's my babe that just walked in. Yeah, he sent me a pack of loops. It's always that fire, that cash. And I opened it up. I was like, immediately. Thank you, babe. Immediately, I was like, I need this. Oh, let me come here. Happy birthday to Young Fat Fat. Yeah, me. Happy birthday. You feel me? Big one. You feel me? Alright, big one. So yeah, got a pack from bro. I'm gonna go ahead and move y'all so y'all can see the screen and shit. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but first, you feel me? I'm going through the pack. I get the loot. I'm starting to save it as a new file, but I get the loot and I'm like, immediately I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I bring it into FL gang, by the way, FL gang or don't bang. You feel me? He sent me this. I'm immediately like. So the weird part about it was I kind of got like this swing, like a 3/4 swing, like a triplet swing from it. So I knew right away that I couldn't do too much with it as far as like the hats and the snares and the percussions and shit. And I had to do something that just had a lot of space because you got that, it's that dun, 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 dun. It's not like dun, 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 you know what I mean? In that case, I could have had a little bit more room, but shout out to bro on how he did that. So with that swing, I'm immediately like, look, I'm gonna go ahead first, you know, slide some hats. Simple, 124, lock the tempo in, and you know what I'm saying? If you can see, I gotta figure out how to like do all this fancy shit with recording, but I'm gonna just do it like this for now so y'all can get the point. But you know, I'm gonna turn off the metronome, just something, you know what I'm saying? How the hats fading out so it's not the whole time, you know what I'm saying? How it usually goes. So I put that in there. I'm like, yeah, that's it. You know, after that, get the, you know. So with the sampling, I rearranged it, kind of formatted it and structured it how I needed it. But you started off with that going in. You got the, oh shit. After that, I'm like, yo, I actually used 2 different 808s. I was like, yo, I know for a fact I'm gonna need that slap. So the main 808 is just one hit, just one note. That's all it is. So on the one. So I'm like, it got that space, it got that bounce already. We need to add, cause it's boring at this point. We need something to, what's gonna set it apart from just a clap, snap, or clap, hi-hat, one 808 hit. We need something that's gonna set it apart. So I use another 808 on top of it. So the first 808 is that one, this one. The second 808 is this one. A little bit softer, you know what I'm saying, on the attack. This one's more, wow, you know what I mean? And this one's kind of softer on it because when I climb it up, that's the one that y'all hear, the doom, 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 doom. So. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. That's how we gonna bring it in off bucks. You know what I'm saying? Come in real simple like that. And I said, well, you know, we gotta throw something, give it a little mustard on there. You just can't have a burger and you know what I'm saying? You gotta throw some sauce on that. So to put a little hood, you know what I'm saying, on the taste, I threw this fat ass kick in here. And she Alright? So, boom. After the first like little 8-bar loop go around, kick gonna come in smacking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought it was gonna hit again, but it didn't. But you know, you get it. Again. And so, you know, with that, I kept it real simple at first. And then once we got into this like second half of the verse, I'm like, all right, let's spice the kick up a little bit. Hey bro, that's literally the whole beat. Producers don't overdo shit. Simple. Just do it simple and you gonna win every time, as long as it's hard. You feel me? You gotta get you a good collaborator, you know, that knows the sound already and knows what you can bring to it. And once y'all, you know what I'm saying, once the Legos lock in, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. So that's really it. I gave it a 8-bar per section structure. G went and did his thing, and had a record just off of that. Honestly, this beat it literally says total time spent on it is 17 minutes. Honestly, most of that is from this video right here. This beat only took 17 minutes. Really 10 minutes. It was a 10-minute beat. And honestly, probably most of that 10 minutes was me like jamming out to it. Like, motherfucker hard. But producers, don't overthink it. Get the idea out, move on to the next, because it's really up to the artists, the writers, you know what I'm saying, your collaborators to go and take that and create something new with it. It's their job to you know what I'm saying, do more to it. Give them the blueprint, give them the structure, give them the bones, the skeleton, the outline, and let them rock out. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing too much, they ain't got no space to do what they gotta do. You see how bro slid on that shit? Bro went crazy. Mr. Celine. I had Deanna bring him on props, and I had Deanna, you know what I'm saying? She brought a friend. She was like, Deanna, what had the money and what had the skill? You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them that space to slide how they wanna slide. So, yeah, man. That's Origami. That's how I did it. I'm gonna get more fancy with this shit and showing y'all stuff pretty soon. But as of now, you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is. You feel me? So, yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
So who really lucky? Mr. Celine, I put the D on her, bring her out prime time. I had the D on her, she brought a friend. She looked like Rihanna, one had the Molly, one had the C on her. Let's have a threesome. If we agree on her, I feel like Clay. I hit the 3-pointer, you know she mine.